Hello, thank you very much for clicking on this video. I am talking slightly quieter because it's gone midnight here and the missus is in the next room asleep, and despite all evidence to the contrary, I do respect her. So I'm sure, as many of you know or even have felt yourself, there's been a bit of a backlash when it comes to these anthology releases. But before I talk about that, I just want to have a quick word with those at Apple Core, if you don't mind. Oh, hey buddy, how you doing? Feeling a bit beaten up? Yeah. Well, you know, it's not entirely not your fault. Let me explain. Back in 95, 96, you released the Beatles Anthology 1, 2 and 3. Fantastic. TV series to go with it. It was amazing. It was an event. Plus we get Free as a Bird, Real Love. Oh, fantastic. Then you waited 3 years and you released this. Do you remember this? It's remixed. Oh, bloody good remixes. Some people say better remixes than the later iterations, but you did that. But that release was a bit too quiet, so you needed to G us up once more, and what better way than releasing all of the Beatles number ones onto one album. I'm sure it was a great idea, even though, you know, people like me were like, oh, we've got all these songs already. But hey, you had a load of new Beatle fans off of the back of Anthology, and this sold very, very well. Thanks. And then nothing for 3 more years. Another event was coming. I could smell it. Another event album was coming. Will Paul McCartney finally get his way and release Let It Be how he wanted it in the first place? You're damn right he will. And then nothing. For 3 more years. What can we do? What kind of event can we have now? Aren't Cirque du Soleil doing a Beatles show? Yes, they are. Well, let's release all that music, okay? And then nothing. For 7 whole years. 7 whole years of Beatle fans just wanting something. Anything. And you did give them anything. You and the BBC again got together and you released some more of the old on-air BBC tunes that they did. Scraping that bull of that barrel. Come on. And then nothing. For 3 more years. Until we got the Live at Hollywood Bowl 8 days a week documentary album. Thank you for that. And then you reached what I'm going to call your modern gold age. Short-lived, but it's a modern golden age. 2017, Pepper. 2018, White Album. 2019, Abbey Road. 2020, you took a year off. I don't know why. COVID. 2021, Let It Be. 2022, Revolver. All these albums remixed and, in my opinion, sound amazing. Sound better. Then in 2023, oh my God, he's done it. Paul McCartney has made the 3rd post-Lennon death Beatles track. He's done it. And is it any good? I thought it was brilliant. Now, I don't know whether, I can't remember if it was delayed or not, but you tagged it onto the Red and Blue albums, mate. This is where people started going, what you doing? This is when? Oh, what are they doing? The Red and Blue albums came out at the beginning of 2024. And then, so everyone was getting hyped. It's like, oh my God, this has still got to be the year for Rubber Soul. This is it. This is it. And then you gave us something that no one was asking for. Something which you yourselves have said, these aren't canon. You released the American box sets in mono. Now, a large share of your market is the Americans. Hello, Americans. Is the Americans. So, fair enough. But from what I hear, not a lot of the Americans wanted it either. Then in 2025, you did a nice thing. You re-released the Beatles in mono, I think that's what it's called, the box set, the holy grail that so many people missed. And so many people missed again, because what, did you make like 5 of them? They sold out straight away. What you doing? So again, you know, you've got people angry at you. You can see where this is going. People again are more annoyed. So it's not your fault. It's your fault. And then at the end of this year, 2025, you're releasing the Anthology Collection again with Anthology 4. I'll give you that. I mean, you guys, look, listen. You've read everything, I'm sure. You've seen many videos poo-pooing the whole thing. But listen, you guys are doing the absolute best you can. Hey, buddy? Yeah, don't feel down. Hey, you're doing the absolute best. You're cracking. Go on. Listen, I just need to speak to Tom Greene, the new CEO, just for a second. Go on, off you go. Oh, hi, Tom. What the shit have these guys been doing? Now, I know you don't take over till September, but come on. Some people need a sacking. A sacking. Tom, all I'm going to say to you is just to remember this. Apple, your new company, are the custodians of history. They are not custodians of product. You remember that? And we'll be fine. But seriously, all the best to you. Have a good stab at it. You can't do any worse. Oh, I do have one more thing to ask of you. Can you just be more upfront with your fans? That's all I'm asking. Just be, if you can't remix Rubber Soul, let us know. Let us know. You know, and then we'll stop waiting for it. Just let us know. Just let us know. Enough of that. Let's talk about the backlash. This backlash kind of took me by surprise, although I shouldn't be surprised. I've been saying for years now that we are being taken advantage of. No one listens to me. Told me to shut up. If I'm honest, shut up. If you don't want it, don't buy. If you don't want it, don't buy it. The very first time I felt we were being taken advantage of, well, actually, the very first time I thought something was slightly unfair was actually the Let It Be release, because I thought it would have been really good that we could buy the Glyn Johns album on vinyl, but you couldn't unless you bought the Let It Be deluxe box set. So I had to buy. Oh my god, it was expensive. That was an expensive year. But as I've been taken advantage of, like I said I don't know if you saw, I was speaking to Tom Greene. As I said to him, the Red and Blue album, some of those remixes were not ready. They aren't ready. You can hear. You can hear they're not ready. But they still released it and we still bought it. To then find out, Paul McCartney separately to Apple has been taking advantage of us. McCartney 3-year anniversary. What? Again, you don't have to buy it. Didn't buy it. Beatle collectors, Paul McCartney collectors are a particular breed where they want to collect everything, and Apple/MPL, Paul McCartney, they know that, and they will just churn out products, buy. Anyway, with this anthology release, one day we were really excited, and I think it was the next day we really weren't. A lot of you have been commenting on my videos, and I really do appreciate that, and I was gonna take certain comments and name you, but there's a lot of comments that are pretty much all the same. So there are themes. Theme 1, you guys are really annoyed, quite rightly, that Anthology 4 is not released as a separate product. There's that word again. Who knows, between now and November, maybe Apple will see the error of their ways and sort that problem out. We'll just stick that in the unlikely pile. Not only are you guys wanting a separate Anthology 4 release, you're not even happy. I say you're not, we're not even happy with what's on Anthology 4. Now, lots of you want long versions of Revolution, long versions of Helter Skelter, Carnival of Shite, whatever. I'm saying they should just release that online just so it's out there and, we've heard it. Oh yeah, it was rubbish. Just get it out there. But anyway, but what we're getting is 13 new tracks. That is essentially it. 13 new tracks. So even if they did sell it separately, what would they sell 3 LPs for? 75 quid? Probably. You'd be paying 75 quid for 13 new tracks. By the way, and of the new tracks, I mean, hands up who asked for Matchbox? Anyone? Anybody want a early version of Matchbox? There doesn't seem to be anyone. But hey, we shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. 13 new tracks. It's better than nothing. But not at that price. Which brings me on to the second theme of complaints about this release that I've been reading. And that is, as we know, you can't buy it separately at the moment. Which now means you have to buy a £90 CD set or a £310 LP set. So you're either paying £90 for 13 new tracks, or you're paying £310 for 13 new tracks. A lot of you have said, a lot of us think it's extremely mean-spirited of Apple to sell it to us this way. I know they are a business, but obviously there comes a point, and there has come a point, where the people you're selling to, it sounds like I'm talking to Apple again, the people you're selling to go, whoa, hang on a minute, you're taking the mickey. I mean, I've seen YouTubers that love everything that Apple released. They go, oh, amazing. I mean, even they're like, oh, how do we make this sound good? But what are the positives about this release? One positive, you could say, is the fact that Anthologies 1, 2 and 3 are already available to listen to on Apple Music, Spotify, etc. They didn't have to do that. They could have waited till November. I actually think it was a mistake. Someone went, oh, balls, did I press I pressed the wrong button, Jesus. And of course, we're getting the Anthology TV series on Disney+. Some people are moaning about that. It's got to go somewhere. Might as well be them. And that comes with a brand new episode 9, which I know we're all looking forward to. Hopefully there's loads of stuff in that we have not seen before, rather than just all the stuff that we have seen before collated. Obviously there's quite a lot of us that are annoyed it's not on Blu-ray, but I think it will end up on Blu-ray. Get Back, that ended up on Blu-ray, so fingers crossed this will too. Full disclosure, I did originally pre-order the CDs, and then my lovely missus, who's asleep, shh, she ordered me the 12 LP set, which I was very, very thankful for. But the more I thought about it, I had to cancel it. I couldn't even do it to her. It's like, sweetheart, £310 for 13 songs. No. After listening to Anthology 1, 2 and 3 on streaming, it does sound better. So I bit the bullet, took the bullet in the head, if I'm honest. I didn't just bite the bullet. I have purchased the CD set again. A hypocrite warning, I know. Wait though, my CDs do need a bit of an upgrade. They are yellowing. Two of them, the CD doesn't even stay in there anymore. I'm trying to find excuses for buying it, aren't I? But does anyone know, are these booklets going to be in it, in the new set? But that kind of brings me on to my next point. Most people that buy the LPs, vinyls, even they're going with the CDs. they can't do it. They can't spend that amount of money for 13 songs. So why not spend a smaller amount of money but still feel shafted at the same time? So let me know in the comments, what are you guys going to be doing? Are you an LP collector? Will you be buying the CDs instead? Will you still be getting the LPs because you're mental? What cat? If you made it this far, please do like and subscribe. It helps me out somehow. Yes, gorgeous. Bloody cat hair everywhere. I'm sure there's something I forgot to say in this video, but guess what? I've had a lot of video problems tonight. Remember when I started this, I said it was after midnight? It's currently 10 to 4 in the morning. Right, I'll see you in the next video, whatever that is. I haven't decided yet. No more Anthology for a while, I think, though. I've done like 5 videos about it. Say hello. There she is.